What's up, my peepsies? All right, the Moon and the Chariot. Oh, interesting. There's one card flipped over in this deck the wrong way, and it's the Five of Swords in the reverse. Ooh. And we started with the Moon and the Chariot. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I think someone's coming out of brain fog. Maybe a little bit of brain fog. Like subconscious fears that subconsciously may have been, yeah. Oh, and I just split to it again. The Five of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, brain fog. Like subconscious fears that were like blocking you from clarity. Ooh, I think we're coming out of that. Huh. I didn't know what I was getting myself into with this. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Just got the Ace of Cups in reverse. With now the Four of Cups. Ooh. With the Nine of Cups. Page of Cups and Strength. Yeah. What was I just saying? Okay. I think we're coming out of that not being connected with yourself is what I just heard. This subconscious fears and doubts and worries that were blocking your clarity, blocking your connection with yourself, your intuition even, okay? I think we're coming out of that. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. This is very, yeah, oh my goodness. Page of Cups. Strength. Yeah, this is awesome. I think you're coming out of that relying on your spiritual strength, mental strength, knowing that, okay, I'm even hearing gratitude, okay? When we're feeling down and out, one of the first things to do is find something to be grateful for. Gratitude is so huge. It can really turn your day around, okay? Yeah, Page of Cups, coming back to the, I just heard dreams. The things that make you happy. The things that fill your cup. Coming back to them. Ooh, I really like this. I'm excited for you. So, okay, Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, coming back to those roots. Coming back to those solid roots. The seeds that you have planted. The solid foundations. Strong and steady, I just heard. Ooh, Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands after the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, because sometimes the Knight of Pentacles can mean very, very slow going, but it also can just mean strong and steady. And then the Eight of Wands right after it. This is one of the fastest cards in the deck, okay? So this is like, okay, Page of Pentacles. And the Hangman wants to pop out. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I just heard coming back to trusting yourself. Coming back to trusting yourself, not questioning your intuition, your King of Wands. Spirituality, I was just going to say. Coming back to that. Oh my gosh, yeah, relying on your spirituality, your connection to source, your intuition, your knowing. Like you're not questioning this anymore because you know that you have solid roots. You have a solid foundation. You know you can rely on that. You can rely on yourself. Oh, yeah. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You know you can rely on yourself. Okay, Emperor in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Justice in reverse, and Five of Pentacles in reverse. I even heard this Emperor in the reverse, I needed some clarity on that. I think somebody was confusing you. Somebody who is not an Emperor, but maybe acting like they are, hiding behind a mask, was kind of feeding you stuff that didn't sit right with you. It didn't feel right. Something felt wrong about this. And that's why you're realizing you're coming out of that, and you're realizing, like, you're realizing who you shouldn't take advice from, is what I just heard. Someone who hasn't been through what you've been through, someone who hasn't done their own healing work, someone who hasn't met their own shadow. Yet, don't ever take advice from anybody who, yeah. Hold on, there's a phrase for this. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse with the Six of Swords in reverse. Don't ever take advice from somebody who is stuck in their own misery. Okay, somebody who is stuck in their own, and 1, 2, 3 on my timer as I said that. Someone who is stuck in their own trauma, their own misery, their own, I'm even hearing bad fortune. Bad karma is what I'm hearing as well. No, yeah, you rely on you and your solid foundations, and you trust yourself. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Okay, I'm even hearing this may have been like a fatherly figure, some form of family. And yeah, you're walking away from that. You're walking away from that. Because like I was just saying, they're stuck. And you have your solid foundations. You have the seeds that you have planted, and you're growing and you're learning. And you're realizing that you can rely on yourself, which is beautiful.